Oh, yeah. Hello, family. What's up, everybody? It's K and Dex again, and we rocking your YouTube like ever before. Come on, good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. No matter the time you're watching us right now, I'm saluting you. What do I say? It's been a while. Yes, I've been away. I've traveled in the spirit, but in the physical. What nonsense have I been saying? Forget it. I've been around. I've just not been out on the channel a lot lately, but yours truly has been holding us down, man. She'll be doing the most. Give it up for her. Give her a round of applause, man. all right. So it's fun to come your way again, let me not talk too much, but today the video, I hope it interests you. Some people, you just went on a first date, the guy doesn't want to see you again. First date. Some of you is the guys, you went on the first date, you now you went to call the date. The next one, when you are calling the lady, she's giving you excuse. Chawai, we need to talk. That's what the whole video is about today. We are talking about a first date decorum. If you're new here, my name is Dex. Yes, my lovely wife K. Keep watching us. I beg, tell him something.
Okay, so we actually started Marriage School today, and this is our first video for that episode, Marriage School. So please do well to enjoy our video. Make sure you enjoy the Marriage School to the fullest, because we are doing it for you and not for ourselves only, even though we're also learning one or two things for Marriage School. So do well to enjoy our videos. All right, so let's just get right into the video. Okay, so before we talk about the first date, there are places you can go for dates. Okay, you can go for dates at restaurants by having dinner, lunch, breakfast, coffee, whatever, breaks and all of that. But if you don't have money, it still doesn't stop you from going on dates. You can still have a walk or take a walk and just over ice cream or popcorn. It's still a date. Okay, let's not stress ourselves with.
So when you're walking, it's a date?
Oh yes, like a date is just spending time with someone that interests you. Okay, so it is not necessarily someone you're in a relationship
so
with.
if I go and visit the person in the house, it's a date?
We provided you do something special that day. Maybe the person visits and maybe you're sitting on your wall taking ice cream, popcorn and talking. You get it?
But what if, like, that's my normal life? In the evening in my house, I sit on the wall and I eat ice cream.
So do what is different from your usual life.
Okay, so your date must be different from your usual life. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So let's not kill ourselves with high stuff. You can just popcorn, ice cream, or just talk and walk.
Yeah,
okay?
But if you have the money and can blow it, or you want to do a $10,000 date, I beg, do it. After all, who is stopping you? It is important to, if you have the resources, don't be pepe.
What's pepe?
Pepe. Yeah, don't be pepe. Spend it. After all, what is that? Don't be doing that. Okay. So
now let's get into the main deal. Okay, so if you are planning a date with someone, the first thing you should have in mind is you must try to be on time. I think it's very, very annoying to be ready like an hour or two and your date is not in. Like, it is very, very annoying.
Let me. One of my friends, she said that when they were about to date, the guy called for a meeting. He says, meet me here at 8. I said, oh, no problem. Lady went there at 8. Was there 8. The guy says, I'm coming. 8:30. I'm coming. 9. I'm coming. 9:30. I'm coming. By the time it was 10, the lady left. She was home. When the guy got there after 10, he called. He said, where is it? I'm home. We cockra.
because it's annoying. You can't do that. So you should be cautious of your time. Like you should be so on point. Like don't be late for your first date. It doesn't speak well of you.
Sure.
You get it. All right. So moving on, let's talk about outfit for the night or the day, depending on the time you choose. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever, depending on your time. I personally feel that you should dress your best. You should look your best, but it shouldn't be suggestive. You realize that people go for dates depending on their own culture. I don't really know, but you see them wearing things that look like swimming costume. It's a bad thing for me.
But I also think that you should dress to fit the occasion. I think if your date is on a golf course and you are going there wearing a suit, I mean,
it doesn't make sense.
Come on.
but you can go. You can just wear your shorts with your nice top, your Lacoste or something.
Exactly.
Don't go and. I mean, it shouldn't be suggestive. Something that the guy will see and now be thinking of, wow, if I get this, if I get that, if I.
You see, that's I was also saying that even if it is suggestive, it shows your motives. Because if you are going there to, I want to wow this guy into my bed, then you are probably in the right direction. But why should that be your thought in the first place? Let me leave that one. That's good.
Okay, so the next thing you should take a critical look at is your breath and your smell. All right. So if you are going for a date, it's not that time they are going to eat onions.
Oh, Jack.
Then you go and say hi. When you say hi, then the air will just pass on the person like that.
The hi spells halitosis. I thought if you say hi, some people have collapsed.
Yeah, it's not the best. And you should smell good. It's not like go and buy something too expensive that you can't afford. But you can get wow so no there.
Please, we also know there don't buy a Abochi perfume. I beg. Leave the Abochi perfume for the GSS children.
You see the video that was trending? The guy said he wants a perfume that will stay in the clothes for 2 weeks, but it's like 15 cedis. The lady said, then I will lens you. So please make sure you are smelling good and all of that.
Yeah.
Plus, if you have a car and you want to pick your date up, nobody's stopping you. But when you get to the person's place, don't sit in the car and order the person to come and sit. If you're a guy, at least get down, help the lady out into the car. Okay, just open the thing for the lady. Alright. And when you meet the lady, please, if she's looking good, compliment her. But don't over compliment. You see the person wearing a nice dress and you're now going to talk about breast and buttocks. Please, what is the problem? You can just tell the person is looking stunning or something. Just as simple as that.
Just a winter compare what do you call it? A dictionary. And then start reading right now before you go on the date so that you can find the right word. You have to say, oh Charlie, you're looking smashing, you're looking riveting. Oh Charlie.
Don't come and add things to it. We beg. You insult him. Let us add standing. Let's end it as standing. Don't come and add riveting, whatever to it. Let's end it at that place, please. See, let's do our Jess's bro like that. Don't follow him. Get away.
Anyway.
Okay, so and you can compliment the person's character. So let's say the person is kind to the waitress or waiter, or the person is kind to pass things on to you. You can compliment that. So leave it at just the character and then maybe like the outlook. Don't add your lips are looking nice. I feel like kissing them. It's not important. All right.
But okay, yeah.
Okay, so can we continue?
Yeah, let's continue.
Why am I the only one talking? Okay, so the next thing we can talk about when you go for a date is not to go and dig out people's past and also pour your past there. All right, after it's your first date, there will be subsequent ones. There will be ones that will be much more deeper and intimate.
But you see that one also, there are people that on meeting you first time, it feels like they've met you 10 years ago. That one night meeting, they'll tell you where their grandmother died, where their great grandfather went to marry their great grandmother, and all the way down to their present. I mean, with people like that, if you are like that and you met someone like that, well, there's no saying how far it can go.
No, but I strongly believe that if it's your first date, please limit the way you put things out there. Like, just limit it. You can talk about your passions, your dreams, and all of those things, but don't go into detail. Someone will go as far as asking you about your ex, what happened, blah blah blah. It's not a time to go and dig out past. It's a time to get to know someone.
But then again, some maybe what if maybe the person has been your friend for a while, so maybe a classmate or something, just that you've never gone on a date with the person or something. So both of you have already known the past of the person. So when you go to the date and such a conversation pops up, well, I feel it is quite natural. Anna.
See, the person at least knows the person kakra.
Uh-huh.
So it's not really a first date, sir.
Oh.
No, you don't understand. The person is a classmate. You can't really say that first time would share anything. It is not really a first date. So if they want to go deeper, it depends on them. But you are meeting someone for the first time, and you are then going to like put everything out there. What if you go tomorrow and then a two in this way, or it doesn't even get to the point where the person needs to know those things? You get it?
So there's optimal information. Don't give too much information. Don't be like Brajo. Thank you very much. I don't know Brajo.
Okay, so moving on. I think when you are on a first date with someone, try your best not to be on your phone. Try as much as possible not to be on it. It should be minimal. And if it is urgent that you stay on your phone or do something on your phone, just be polite to excuse yourself, okay? Don't just pick your phone and start talking or start laughing about things on your phone. When it happens that the person might even feel that no, maybe he has said something that is quite funny or no, so is not aware. So at least if you need to be on your phone, excuse yourself. Be polite enough to excuse. And when you excuse yourself, don't keep long on the phone. Don't go and stay there and go and converse. You can go home and do that. If it's call you wanted to come and do, you should have stayed home. I think so. Right. Okay, so what's the next?
So my point is, for some people, the reason why they pick up the phone is they are bored. So I'm sitting with this date and it is getting very boring. What do I do?
Okay, then it means that you are not asking questions.
Oh, you see, there are people that will be asking a question. The way the person will answer is if you now you're boring the person. You realize that there are times that people who talk very slow. You have asked one question, how the person will answer the question. The person has to sit and process, and maybe you are the type that you like your stuff. Giddy.
Me, that's how I am. I like my stuff. I don't like that nyaka stuff. It's so annoying when you're asking someone something. Nothing, no, better download the code. What's that?
You see,
you can't download this.
If you are that type, and now the you have asked the person a question and it's slow like that, even asking follow-up questions will be hard for you because you know that. Say I never say so why should you stay there and be on your phone? Say my bored. So anyway, bottom line, whether you are bored or not,
you can't be on your phone. It's either you're going home to go and continue what you want to do, what interests you, or you are there to talk, to get to know the person. You get it. It is not that you come to sit there and then you be on your phone, and then you will laugh, and then the person is talking to you too. Now I join and baby and all of that is not the best. But what's the next thing that we can
avoid controlling the conversation? The conversation should go both ways. Like me kakakra, na wasewa kakakra, na yasiri abomu kakra, na wa shituli kakra me smash ba kwa amfebi, na wasiri say ametuli na mfa. You get like and I won't be encyclopedia of the world.
No, but some people are really boring. So you end up controlling the whole conversation, especially if you are with someone who is very, very boring. Because on country, it also won't say maybe you end up talking, but it shouldn't be. It should be. Okay.
Normally guys are like that. Very few guys are very, very the talkative type. Guys normally would lay back and you push the talking because younger ladies in the area say that's how we are wired. I don't know. That's how most guys I know are wired. So it's like they'll listen to you, they'll talk back, they'll respond, and they'll ask questions when they feel the need to. But on a normal day, we are there. I say. So in such a case, I mean, what do? You if you are controlling the conversation, we don't mind.
So what you can do is rather talk about things that will help the person talk back. So if you are the one talking alone, you can start asking questions that pertains to the person. So in that way, it's like you talk, the person replies. You talk, the person replies. You get it. But don't go. In fact, the meeting is not just about you. It's for the two of you.
Oh, but wait, that also comes to mind with certain temperaments. There are people that they like to talk about themselves. They like to show themselves in your face, and it is not their problem. It is their temperament. That is how they are wired. That is how they are wired as individuals. That's their personality type. So when you meet such a person on a date, be sure that it may go that way. Those people that when they are talking to you, they'll be tapping you like.
You feel the unnecessary.
I don't know whether they think that your attention has left them. They need to be sure that
you are there.
Like,
with them.
It's stressful talking to those people sometimes.
Every time, it's not sometimes.
Sometimes. Such a person, if you are with them, if you're having this conversation with them on the first date, it is 1000% likely that the conversation you won't say much. Everything that you say about you, they will turn it out and say how good they are in that field. I mean, it's normal. So personality type also count. If you know yourself to be that kind of person, you know yourself that you are that kind of person, then right now you think you have to get some thread and needle, sew part of your mouth, maybe this pattern, and leave the middle, so that where you go, you can be talking limited editions. Can I talk limited edition? Okay, let's go.
Okay. So the next thing you're supposed to do or know is it kind. The next thing you're supposed to do or know is to know basic table etiquettes. Okay. Don't go talking when there's food in your mouth. When you ask the question, finish chewing before you reply. And don't stretch your armpit in me over somebody's food that are going to pick salt. Ask the person to pick it up for you. Simple as ABCD. So just know your basics. Know how to use fork and knife, because you might not know where they're taking you to.
This fork and knife matter. It was recently that I even found out that when you are eating bread in a restaurant, you don't even put the whole slice in your mouth.
Yeah.
You put it on the table, you break some, smash the butter on it.
And then.
So bite pieces only. Bite pieces.
And even how to pick spaghetti.
Jack, me, bro, don't need a fight. We even fold it like this, like a bar. Put it inside you, one huge bite, and then your mouth is
It's not the best. It's not the best. And so then, just know your basic table etiquettes.
One other thing I found out this week, those I don't know about pasta, that spaghetti that has done that long stuff. You have to put the fork in it, spin it around, use a spoon to cover the bum, still turn it around. And then it will be just nice over the fork before you put it in. Hey, it's your honest. Sometimes you'll be pulling and it won't become. Hey, and one last one. I don't know, the last time we went to the anniversary thing, we went to the anniversary thing, we went to eat the salad be somewhere. No? I don't know how I ate it. But when I saw the way they are supposed to eat the thing, and the leaves, they are supposed to fold it some way so that it is very tiny, so that bite piece. Me, I remember I would just dip the fork inside, load everything like this, and then try to figure out how all of that will enter the mouth in a certain shape, so that.
So please learn your basic table etiquette, KK.
I didn't learn all of those things, but you should learn them.
You should learn all that.
And they are scattered all over the internet. So just African learn.
So when you go on first dates, please ask appropriate questions. Don't just be there and talking about things that are not necessary. If even you talk about things that are very light, like your favorite movie and all those things, it should be movies that are sensible. Don't go and be saying that your favorite film is Puno. It's not the best.
What is their favorite film?
Yeah, can you answer some Puno?
Sure. Maybe the one who is even talking to you, the person is
enjoys it more than you.
But anyway, that thing's a
story for another day. Okay. So please ask appropriate questions. The person's dreams, aspirations, passions, interests, all those things. Like, ask all those questions. Okay, it will help you because you want to get to know the person and find out if you guys are compatible, even to be just friends. Because there are some friends that you're not compatible with. So it's not just relationship, but you need to even find out if you can be friends with the person. So ask intelligent questions, ask appropriate questions. So the next thing is, don't brag. See, not long ago, I think last week, we watched Date Night. Hey, Date Rush is a Date Rush. And there was this guy that came on the show. He can brag for the whole world. He bragged that everybody got paid and they all turned off their rush. It got to a point he almost cried. Fortunately, a lady saved him. So later he said that his friends are even telling him that he likes bragging, so he should stop. One question that they asked, he brought everything about his family on national television. So learn to talk less, okay? You are getting to know the person. The person will surely know who you are. Don't rush. Don't force it down the person's throat. And yet then you'll be who you are.
Bite pieces, bite pieces.
So what's the next thing we can do on first date? Okay, so let's say you go on the first date and you are with a guy that is disrespectful. He wants to touch your confidentials and all of those things. Please take a stand. Take a stand.
Maybe you like it.
No, if you like it, that one is your own business, because people even go on first dates and they have sex. That's their own problem, which is not the best. But it is your own cup of tea. It is your own problem. But if you're not that kind of person and the person is trying to take advantage of you, try and take a stand. Alright.
If you're a Christian, you know that first date safe. In fact, none of the dates is supposed to be a sex escapade.
It is marriage that is supposed to be for sex.
Exactly.
As simple as ABCD.
That is our commandment as Christians, as people who follow the Bible. No sex before marriage.
Yes.
If you go and then you do this before marriage, you know that you are risking your salvation.
Yeah, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so the next thing you can do is, please, if you're on a date with somebody, don't go and be sitting there and be looking at someone's bottles when the person is talking to you. Some people really do that. They'll see big bottles passing and then they get lost in their thoughts.
Hey.
Let your body language tell the person that you are following the conversation and you are interested in what the person is saying. Okay? It's either you're on your phone or you're looking at bomb. No. Let the person know that you are with them and you are listening to what they are saying with rapt attention. Like, let the person really get that from you. Okay. What's the last thing we can?
Last one. Follow up with a call or something, a text.
That is if you are serious. So don't go and be testing people's daughter. Let's meet again. Meanwhile, you are telling a lie.
Oh, I mean, not even the let's meet again. Maybe the time you parted, the person is supposed to get home at a certain time. So, hi, just checking in.
But the most beautiful thing is, before the conversation ends or before you go home, I think if you really liked what you saw that day, you should be able to tell her that, or him that, you enjoyed your meeting with the person. So you'd want to get more time or spend more time with the person, right? When you tell the person that now baby fee, plus let the person know. Would have said go say like a hit and run, like and hit and run as a hit and run. The other one, I'm talking of like meeting. It might not go anywhere. But if you go somewhere, let the person know that you really enjoyed the meeting or the date, and you want subsequent meetings and all of that, and let the person know that you will call him or her, and then you can probably text the person. That's our little contribution. I think if there's something we didn't talk about first dates, we don't know it all, maybe you know something we didn't know, put it in the comment section. But the only thing I want to say now is, if you've been able to watch this far and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do go to subscribe to the channel. If you are an old subscriber, we really do appreciate you. We appreciate your coming back every now and then. And if you're new, as we said, we'd love to have you here every time. Comment in the comment section, give this video a thumbs up. And Marriage School has just started. We hope you enjoy it. Let us know what you also want to see on Marriage School, and we'll try our best and do a video. Alright? So until the next Marriage School time, bye bye.